the curve. So you have a curve. Okay, I don't know how it looks like, but let's assume it looks like this. Right? It might not look like this, but anyway, just assume it looks like this. Okay. So the equation of the normal to the curve at the point where the curve intersects. So it intersects here, right, at the x-axis, right? So therefore, what's the point here? So this point is where your y equals to 0, right? But your x is x is something, right? So I call it x1. Okay, so this is a comma. So therefore, how do you get x1? If this is your y equals to 3x plus 1,
that means you
over
just
1 minus
0, y equals 0.
Exactly. So you will sub in y equals to 0. Yes, y equals to 0. So you sub into this. Then after that, you will get your value of x, right?
Yeah.
Right. Then you will get your x1, right? Good. So yes. So assume that you get your x1, which is in this case, let's assume is -1.
But sometimes you get 2x value.
It's okay. So if you have 2x value, that means you have two
roots.
Yeah, you have 2 roots. But for this, -1 first. If you have two roots, right? So you have 2 normals. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Right? That means
Yeah.
basically you just find 2 normals. So in this case, how do you find the normal to the curve? So first, normal to the curve means first you need to get the tangent of the curve first, right?
Yeah.
So the tangent is, so the most important thing is you need to sketch it out. If you don't sketch it out, right, you try to solve in your brain, it's too much for you to digest. So this is the tangent. Okay?
Yeah.
So the tangent means the normal is perpendicular to the tangent, right?
Yeah, so that means like m1 times m2.
So your tangent, I call it the mt lah. So this is the mn. Okay? Normal, I mean gradient of the normal, gradient of the tangent.
Yeah.
Okay? So you should be able to get your mt, right?
Yeah.
How? This is the
dy dx.
correct. So you just find the first derivative of this one.
Yeah.
So of course, when it comes to first derivative of that, right, then you must be thinking, how do I differentiate this? So that is your basic of differentiation, right?
Oh yeah, I also wanted to go through the.
So therefore, 3x plus 1. Then I don't want to do it the quotient rule. I do it the product rule. Okay. So move it up -1, right?
Yeah.
So this is your u. Okay, from here onwards, I really want you to follow, because I find that your steps are not clear when you do the product rule. When your steps are not clear, right, then it's very easy to make mistake. So sometimes it's not about the brain, sometimes it's about good habits you have. So I want you to have good habits. So you start with u equals to 3x plus 1, then v equals to this. Then u prime is 3, v prime is bring down,
-1,
and then -2, and then your this. So this is your first layer. Remember the first layer and then the second layer. The second layer will be inside, right?
Yeah.
Actually, not only minus x, is actually the whole thing.
Everything, yeah, but 1 is counted as 0.
Exactly. Okay. So therefore, you still have the times -1 here. So just tidy it up before you continue.
1
so it's
minus x.
1 minus x to this. So 1 in front actually you can ignore, right? Now then you try to cross multiply, right? So you can do this one first. So you get 3. Then you have this.
Oh yeah, my teacher say like take out the common factor. So like,
yes. So in a way, right? Actually, for me, right, if they just ask me to differentiate, actually I will stop here. I will tell you why I will stop here, because since the question is not asking me to do, I mean this is not the final answer anyway. So this is the intermediate step. Do I care? I don't care. Why? Because if the question is not asking for it, and this is only a stepping stone to the final answer, why I want to waste time doing all the factorization at all, unless it helps me?
It's 8:45.
You understand my point? You understand the point? So that's why I say I don't care if this is not the final answer. Right? I only make use of this to find my, that's just now the what's that? So okay, good. So I need to sub in my x equal to -1 so that I get empty, right? So x equal to -1. So okay, with a line and then x equals to -1, what it means is I'm going to sub this into this. So do I need to care, like need to factorize and then all this? No, I don't want to waste time, right? Right? So I just sub in, then
3.
minus minus plus. Minus minus is plus. By the way, 1 to the power of anything is 1 now also.
I thought it's 2. 1.
No, 1 to the power of anything is 1.
Oh.
Yeah. I know it's 1 to the power of -2, but 1 to the power of anything is 1. Right?
No, because 1 minus 1 is 1 plus 1.
Oh no, I'm talking about this one. 1 to the power of anything is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about this one. Okay. So that one is 1 gone. You're right, this is 1 plus 1 is 2. So it's 3 over 2 plus this one is -2, -2, -2, right? Of course, I don't encourage you to use brain, use calculator. Get ready your calculator in case I don't want to use my brain also. So the MT is this. Okay?
Okay.
So with MT this, then that means your MT times your MN equals to -1, right? So your MN is -1 divided by that is 2. Okay? MN equals to 2. So just MN equals to 2. Okay, good enough. What's this point? This point, right?
Yeah, so you sub that in
So,
to the y.
so you have the y equals to mx plus c,
n equals 2.
m equals to 2, x is -1,
Yeah.
y equals to 0, and plus c. Then you get your
C
equation of the
2.
normal. It's okay. So c equals to 2 in this case.
Yeah.
Then you can have your equation of the normal already. Okay, I'm not saying I'm solving this question because this -1 and 0, it might not be -1 and 0.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Just showing the way.
Yeah. Showing you. Yeah. Okay. So this kind of question is you must sketch and find the tangent and the normal. That's it.